Hello, and welcome to the Off the Cuff YouTube channel. I just wanted to make a little introduction video to kind of introduce everybody to the show. As you may have seen, I already posted the first video of the channel, the Valentine's Day special, and it was a little weird starting the show out on a holiday-themed episode, but I just wanted to test the waters a little bit. I wanted to make this video to kind of talk about the direction of the show, ways people can help, and just get a general idea out of what I'm trying to get out with the show. Right now, the show is in its very, very early stages. I started writing it and putting it together earlier this month, so it is still very new to me as well. My idea for the show is basically just a normal improv game show that takes the form of a normal 4-person improv show, but splits them into 2 teams of 2, and they face off in a series of improv games that are worth points, and there's other ways to earn points, and in the end they try to compete to earn the most and win the game. It's different from other kinds of improv shows because it is 2 teams of 2 and there are points, and it's more focused on the comedy aspect of improvisation, and all the scenes, or most of the scenes, are timed, so it adds a bit of urgency. New York City doesn't really have an improv show like this, so I'm hoping to one day bring that into fruition, and whether as a live or produced show, which is why I want to have this conversation and talk about what's been happening, and what I plan to do in the future. So the cameras we used in the Valentine's Day episode, if you saw it, were 3 different phones, and we used whatever room we could find to film it. My plan is to get 3 higher quality cameras and microphones so that I can increase the quality of the videos that you guys get to see. If there's anyone that has cameras or microphones that they don't use and don't need anymore, help is always appreciated. I also am planning on trying out different rooms, maybe ones with carpet, so that it increases the quality of the video, cuts down on echoey sounds, and I just want to make the video the best that it can be so that people enjoy watching it. I realized that sound quality, video quality was a huge issue in the first episode. It was hard for me to understand even, and I knew exactly what was said, but that's something that I'm working on. Secondly, I want to discuss the format of the show. I'm working on figuring out a way to cut it down, because I don't expect audiences to have to sit through an hour to watch the show. I want to cut it down to maybe 40 minutes, half an hour possibly. I'm also toying with the idea of adding a live audience, or even making the show a live show instead of filming it. Everything you see for the next few years is all going to be completely workshopping, so for that I appreciate all patience. I'm also toying around with the idea of possibly types of the show, so maybe a family-friendly version, and then a PG-13 version, and then something more like what you saw in the Valentine's Day episode, which was more of like a after dark version of the episode, which I think would be pretty cool. I do realize that using things like vulgarity does limit my audience, so I'm trying to make a bigger outreach. I also appreciate and need feedback. If you see something that is not working or have any ideas to make the show better, please, please, please let me know, either by contacting me, filling out a contact form on the website, or leaving a comment on a video. Anything helps, and yes, I'm aware of the current technical issues with the camera and audio quality, but feel free to comment on that too. Last but not least, as the creator and host and editor and producer, scorekeeper, and more of this show, I'm realizing that I have gotten myself into a whole lot. That being said, I need help. If you like my idea for the show, and you have a particular set of skills that you think could help bring something to the show, then hop on board the Off the Cuff train and shoot me an email and let me know, and try to help, and let me know how you can help me get this show to a better point and take some weight off my shoulders too. And who knows, maybe I'll be looking for a partner. Well, I also need more contestants. So if you like improv, contact me, and I'll get you on a list of people to get on the show. I swear, it's been a blast for everyone that's played so far, so it'll be so fun if it's even something you kind of are slightly interested in. Thank you guys so much for giving me your time with the show, with everything, and I hope you stick around to see what else is in store for the show and can get involved with this crazy idea. Also, I want to add a special announcement. Upcoming, I'm working on doing a little bit of an off-the-cuff improv extravaganza, which is kind of my idea to do a run of having a bunch of people, a bunch of friends come together, and we're going to run through every game that I have in my game book so that I can kind of get a test run of every single game and try to see which ones work the best, which ones need work, and also give me an idea for what kind of people I'm going to have on my show. So if that's something that interests you, let me know if you want to be a part of that, and I will see you guys soon.